I don't rap with no pretenders. Shake the sharks, you ain't making art. They kirking now, try and take it yard. They box them out, try and make it hard. The white kid shoots sharp on my Caitlin Clark. Swish, they got bricks, I got this. Ain't no blicks, I got hits. They want clicks, they wanna switch to make it rich and end up Vicks. Hide their tail, but I end up snitch. Hold up.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free tail. All humans are welcome. What's going on, Hilltop Mafia? It's Willie Knox Hill. We're back with our breakdown series. So today, man, listen, it is better late than never. I know this has been long awaited. This is blowing up right now. Everybody's talking about it. The homie Ren has dropped the next continuation of his Tale series. We're going to dive into it right here, right now. It's none other than Vincent's Tale. But before I get any further, listen, if you want to see me and the homie Victus live in London this weekend, we are about to sell out. You can still get your tickets. I'll put the link below so you can come join us for an epic night of hip hop, of independent music. And then 2 days later, we are heading over to Berlin. So if you want to get your tickets, if you want to come see us live, I'll put all links down there. But anyways, know what we're here for. Ren, step back up to the plate. Let's see what you got. Feels like deja vu. We've been here before. Red doesn't drink. What is that a shot of? Vincent? I gotta shout out the camera work already. I love how we come out, right? Look at the name of the pup. The Druid's Head. Feels very wizard and witchcrafty. But look at the acting. Look at Ren's face here, right? I feel like this is a relatable drug moment when you're like, nah, I'm walking in a straight line. I can get there. And like you are so focused on your task and you just have that goal and that determination and you are going to get there. But what you don't realize is you got drunk goggles on and everybody else is watching you just stagger all over the place, right? Like you don't know what balance is. It has left your life, but yet you have that determination, that grit because the reality of your world is different. Look at that face. There's anger there. But then also when we open up, just the camera work, it's very fluid, right? Just like the previous tales, it's got that one take essence to it and that one take feel and that acoustic feel as we hear the guitar and we hear the outside noises and the folio and the footsteps. But besides this fluidity, as Ren is drunkenly staggering around, the camera is also just like tilting at different sort of off-angle perspectives just to add to this sense of just being a little bit off balance, just not being right. The camera is almost tipsy itself. Love like the super epic like down low shot in this angle coming in. And then the reveal of our guitar player, of Vincent. I love the momentum building, right? We're 1 minute, 15 seconds in. We have no lyrics being sung. No song really that's been presented necessarily. You've had different snippets, different noises, but again, just the way that we're building. We're storytelling, we're narrating, we're setting the landscape, and then now we take the plunge.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. Isn't that a callback to Screech?
What I want, I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy
That Kai with another cameo. Let's bring it back and appreciate this lyricism.
me lies. I'm a rotter, a man.
I can't tell if all this is live or some of this is like just the way that it's been mixed, it's been recorded. But anyways, because I don't think Vincent actually can play the guitar, the character of Vincent. When I spoke to him, I don't remember. So I think that was cut in, but it's so seamless, right? And then you mix that in with the sound folio. And you can even hear the hand sliding on the guitar. It sounds like we're there. Really, really good audio mixing. And then obviously you mix in sound moments and live audio, the footsteps, and then back to Ren playing.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want. I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs.
Yeah, and Ren's playing there.
I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right.
Great Britain, I hate you. I say that with pride. It's almost an English rite of passage to be miserable.
To be violent when you
I just love the paradox of that language. But this is someone who's fed up, right? Someone who's having just those drunken thoughts. And even his style of delivery, right? It's not fully cohesive, right? There's so much emotion laced into it. It's very liquid in terms of the delivery. And like he has these moments, these facial expressions where you just see like the crazy eyes as he's playing the guitar and like the drunk goggles.
with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies. I love those lines, right? It's my right to get upset. This is why I am where I am, because what you've shoved down my throat as a country. This is someone, I love the way he's painting this picture through this narration of someone who's very disillusioned, someone who's very jaded, right? As they stagger out on that late night, it's almost like those drunk thoughts, this moment of clarity.
When you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. I have
I'll work for that right because nothing comes free. Again, just the paradox, the juxtaposition of lyrics, work versus free. But I've worked for the right to be upset, to get violent, right? This 9 to 5 that I've slaved away at.
I've slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy.
Love the camera work again. And just this little breakaway, again, from the music, these breakaway moments in real time, just to bring us there and to keep us present as we continue the visual experience.
Destroy.
Wonder what Josh said there. Ah.
I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble, make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent, getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these paid. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut banished angel. I am Lucifer, might reign like Genghis Khan.
It's not a way to greet strangers.
Fucking mouth, you slut banished angel. I am Lucifer, might reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick! Now the rules of the Street Fighter.
Love that camera work. I think we just got a hidden cut there too when we transitioned.
Now the rules.
All right, let's break down some more of this, man. Lyricism as always.
Double with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted. But I wasted all my youth and I've stayed.
I love just that flip off of being wasted and then wasting one's time. Just flipping the meaning, very wordsmithy.
So damn complacent, getting wasted is my truth. So my style is
so damn complacent, getting wasted is my truth. Isn't it? Like declaring these absolutes. And I feel like once we have like that liquid courage or just that substance in us, just to like so passionately declare something. And this is my right. If I want to be this way, because my country has driven me this way. Society has made me be like this. And I feel like I've just wasted my life away. So now I'm going to get wasted and I'm going to drown it out.
And I've stayed so damn complacent, getting wasted is my truth. So my
it's almost like a typical like night out.
Style of self-expression is
right? Getting a little bit too drunk. Things are speeding up now. And then you just bump into someone that you don't even know, just casual strangers. But then Ren taking out his aggression, now misplacing his anger on someone else.
Fist into the gut, it's throwing up upon these paid. Shut
and then before that, there was a good line.
with my hands, I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted. But I wasted all my youth and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut, it's throwing up upon
my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut.
on these paid. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut banished angel. I am Lucifer, my reign.
Banished angel, I'm Lucifer. He's the devil incarnate right now.
Like Genghis Khan, soon you will all know.
Genghis Khan, yeah, he made a lot of babies happen. He was a really nice fella.
Banished angel, I am Lucifer, my reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim.
You know how you say the calm after the storm? In this case, again, he's flipped that. Just his turn of phrase, right? I am the storm after the calm. You figure everything's calm, everything's fine because the storm is cleared. No, the storm is just starting. It's coming now.
Don't know my name. I am the storm after the calm.
And this theme of like this chaos incarnate, right? This like sick boy who wants to take out all of his angst on the world, right? And takes out that disillusionment with his own self and projects outwards and feels like he has to burn down. And there is that demon, that devil on the shoulder, that theme that plays into Ren's music that we saw on Ren's Sick Boy album as well. And I think we've seen a couple hints of that now on Slaughterhouse too. And then the lines, I'm the victim of the victimless. I just love the poetry to that. Like think about it. If you're a victim of the victimless, is that because you're a victim in a realm or a subject where society is deemed that it's not a crime, so therefore there's no victims truly? Or are you a victim in a sense of the victimless because it's being so well hidden? This crime that's happening to all of us, that's happening to Vincent deep down, right? Is that just a result of society, but those in power who try to keep it subdued so that there apparently are no victims, even though there are many victims, a victim of the victimless? Just love the paradoxical writing of that and the way that he sets it up and leads into it.
The victim of the victimless, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick.
Right there.
Now the rules of the street
Love the lighting switch up.
fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate, kick martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
Whoa! Very, very clever.
And the crucifix kill.
I love how this was visually executed.
Vincent wanna kill. Who blood gets spilled?
Taking the camera, because he did this a little bit on the Tales of Jenny and Screech, when he took the guitar and the guitar turned into a gun, and then he shot it, and then the cameraman got shot and went down. And I think Bo was the operator on this one, but just now changing the perspective into the guy who was, you know, coming back because Ren was talking ish about his girl. So this is the guy, and then the camera flips into his perspective. And for me, what's really effective too is the musical timing as well. Like, we've had sort of like 3 different musical measures and changes happen, right? As the energy has changed, as sort of the subject matter has changed.
Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools stay
Smooth out, and this is almost that calm and the storm is coming.
falling for clumsy mistakes.
And just notice how the pacing of the guitar, like the anxiety on the strings, really picks up here, and he gets more into like a rap bag as the fight happens and as he describes it in some of his just multi-syllable rhyme scheme and the way that he patterns this.
Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight is simple. Break that little prick's nose.
Right here, watch this.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip.
Swallow with hollow tip, collar quick. Right there, just those nice little condensed multi-rhyme schemes, man.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it.
Hollow tip like hollow tip bullets, but in this case, like you're throwing punches like hollow tips, trying to be lethal and deadly with it.
Grab the collar, quick hollow
Just so cool how we have the arms hung up on the side of the camera
tip like karate.
as he's playing, and then you just have the action moments as he's delivering.
Kick martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage. It finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix kill. Vincent wanna
Karma like a carbonated cola on a crucifix. What in the CCC alliteration is happening there? But I love that, right?
it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix.
No, karma served. So karma gets served like a carbonated soda, like a soda pop on a crucifix, right? Here's karma coming around. Why is it on a crucifix? Because you have those religious undertones, right? This is karma coming around for the good.
It's on the landing strip, carnage. It finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix kill. Vincent wanna kill. Who blood gets spilled? Move double that rude boy. Kill or be
Move double tap, almost like Street Fighter here.
kill. Do it for the fun, blood. Do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run. Blue lights, boy, chill.
Love that timing of that too, because like, here's
Do
Red.
it for the
Like you have moments when he's silhouetted.
fun, blood. Do it for the thrill.
There's the blue lights, and then all of a sudden it gets revealed as he looks over his shoulder. Like again, the framing, the thought process that went into this as we're doing this through the fluidity of this segment being a one take here.
Blue lights, boy, run. Blue lights, boy, chill.
Love some of these like wind sound effects with the camera. It's haunting. We just had another jump cut, didn't we? And you hear the ambulance sirens going off to the side. Again, some really dope, clear mixing on this. I think what's really clever is like you're combining like things that have obviously been done, mixed, and touched up in studio versus like taking actual sound folio and like moments and like footsteps and things that happen there and then combining that and mixing it all into it. So it makes us feel like we're there. And yet the sound quality, like you could take this and you could put it out on a streaming site right now because it's that good. It's that sharp, right? Which you wouldn't get if you just had your sound only coming through filming in the live moment too. Hear just those little footsteps like echo, like super wet and reverby, like deep down in the depth of the mix. Is that a little light flicker too? Wow, that's dope. This little just shot again, just that little menacing moment. There it is. Yeah. All the that you see the breath coming off of him too. It's cold.
So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil sowed a seed in our mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The court to omit him, hate the world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper.
Hang on, there's some lyrics here that are really dope, and I love just like the switch up again into more like reggae, Caribbean vibes.
A seed in our
He loves to mix in some of these influences into his music.
mind. Vincent devil sowed a sense of the light. How it goes in the absence of the light.
How it goes in the absence of the light.
The devil sowed a seed in our mind. Vincent
What's it saying? An idle mind is a devil's playground. The devil sows a seed in idle minds. Great line.
sowed a seed in our mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The
Shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. Nice internal to external rhymes, and right there, run from the bacon. Why? The pigs, the bacon, the popo.
was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The court to omit him, hate the world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him.
Beautiful.
He hears
Some dope notes.
the sound of a copper, heart upon his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some were never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror and swallow.
Don't think about reality, my happy little shopper. Just focus on materialism, right? Just keep consuming. Then a brand new show on Netflix, more distractions, right? Don't get too caught up in this world that shakes you, that breaks you, that molded Vincent into what he is. And then Vincent had to take out his anger on the world because he couldn't figure out the way to express it right.
Little happy shopper, a brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow and shadow ban the problem man, a soul sold for $1 and keep the fight amongst
Soul sold for $1.
or a follow and shadow distract you from the horror and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow and
Swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow. Here we go. Just the greater societal, perspective and lens. I love how Ren can take like personal stories and storytell in these very just raw first person moments that put you right there in that person's mind frame and mentality. But then he also has this great ability to like zoom out and look at the greater, wider landscape. In this case, now he's going to look at that society that shaped Vincent. He's going to look at the whys, the root causes that led him to doing what he did. He doesn't just give you the actions. He also looks at the roots of the problems. And then Ren's music will go even further beyond that, and he'll try to propose solutions too.
distract you from the horror and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow and shadow ban the problem.
Great choice to show the glass too and the blood, the murder weapon.
The man is sold for $1 and
It's almost like this weird sort of like, just framing where you have this murder weapon, this weapon of death next to him, and yet he's just sat there, just zoning out, getting back to his creativity, making this beautiful music happen.
rules for a retweet or a follow and shadow ban the problem man, a soul sold for $1 and keep the fight amongst yourself. Don't think about the squalor, the systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honor. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running? He's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was there.
Turns to face his fate, because fate's a bitch and none will stop her, personifying fate. I love that flip on it.
Cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was a boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
It's almost like a dare. Wow. God, that dissonant piano again. Hey, shout out to Sam. Bo was on the camera, yeah. Richard's tale coming soon. Right, we gotta talk about Richard.
And fuck it.
But we also gotta talk about just, again, the amazing camera work with this.
Who stood at 6'3" was his first day back at work after a time
I love this.
of absent leave.
Just this work around.
Working London on the night shift.
Back to reveal Ren.
What he didn't think he'd see was our boy with
Come back around Ren
the guitar, bruised and
to reveal Richard.
battered on his
Because again, it's like, as we jump between the stories and we jump between the perspectives, we get Ren storytelling. That's kind of why we're behind him. We like see the world through his eyes. But then we flipped over to Richard with the camera. It's like we're then seeing the world through Richard's eyes. And I love that choice to have the camera, just that fluidity of movement. Again, stay in the spirit of this sequence, once again, being a one-take sort of sequence, right? And just have that just flipping like a great storytelling does. Right? Seeing different perspectives from the author, right? Reminding us that Ren is still the author of this, but also it lets us dive into the worlds and into the depths of each character.
What he didn't think he'd see was our boy with the guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But
Bruised and battered on his knees. Again, I just love some of the alliteration and word choice too.
he see was our boy with the guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast. But
He gave a shout out. He gave a shout out right there with the guitar when he strummed it and pointed it, like when he did the gunshots. Because Richard was the officer who found Screech. 6'3", same lines from Tale of Screech. When Richard found Screech and Screech charged him and Richard shot him. That's what Ren does right there, very cleverly with the music, calling back to that moment,
bruised and
as well as obviously having some of the lyricism too.
was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave.
And why was he on absent leave? Because he's the one who killed Screech. So this is his first comeback, and now he ties in with Vincent's tale. Oh, I love the connection of all of that.
Working
The web continues to get wove.
London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with the guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast.
Not so quick to find a trigger. Why? Because he already killed one kid.
But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Just the way that he says floor there. He has that look. It's like a naughty school kid. Like daring me to get in trouble with the law. I love the setup again. It's like the realms of theater and storytelling combined with the musical, shall we call it a YouTube social media experience, because that's what Ren is doing, right? He's almost like taking the beauty and storytelling of the theater and the drama and the acting and the personification and the symbolism of it all, and he's giving it to us right here at home. But he's giving us these moments that make us feel that we're right there in his world, in his mind, within the story itself. And then obviously for me, I love some of the moments when he mixes in some more of that like rap lyricism and just that rhyme writing ability. And he's got a great way with words. And this is just like poetry, literally in motion, like his mind and his world, but we get to see the visual story being told as it progresses and as it goes on. And I can't wait for the rest of these tales. Ren, you are Knox certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, if you're here at the end, obviously enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor, support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Really does go a long way. Also, I will see you guys in London this weekend. Don't forget to go get your tickets. We are almost sold out. If you want to see me and the homie Victus, go cop them. I will put the link down below. It's going to be an epic night of independent music and hip hop. I can't wait to see you there. All right, everyone, stay positive. Take care of these. Take care of these. I'll catch you again.
You know I'm going now with a bang. Bang. Tell him leave the bag in a bang. Bang. You should check the tags where we hang. Hang. You know I'm going now with a bang. Know I'm going now with a bang. Bang. Tell him leave the bag in a bang.